Hello, welcome back. In this session, we are going to learn about Introduction to Data Communication. So let's look at the agenda. We are going to start with definition of data communication, and then we will be looking into the various characteristics of data communication. What is data? Data is any piece of raw facts and figures that may be obtained experimentally or may be obtained from already existing database. This data can be of integer type or of fractional type. For example, if we write it like this, let's say it is an integer data set consisting of various values 22, 23, 25, 32, 31, etc. And at the same time, we can also have a fractional data set like 0.01, 2.56, 3.45, etc. But looking at this value, can we understand what is the meaning of this? This is the first data set. Let us understand the first one. So it can mean anything. It can be the temperature of the day in winter time. It can also mean the age of people in a community or in a classroom, or it can be any value. Similarly, looking at this data set, we cannot understand what is the meaning of this. So when data is presented before us, it shows us no meaning at all. It is only when we process the data and give a meaning to it, it becomes information. So there is a basic difference between data and information. Now, what is communication? Let us consider a source S that is generating the message, let's say M1. It passes through a transmission medium, and at the output of the medium, the message M1 may become M1 dash, and it goes to the destination. This process by which a message generated from the source passes through the transmission medium and reaches at the destination is known as communication. What is data communication? We know when a computer generates a data, it is only zeros and ones. So computer data is binary in nature. When for the source there is a computer, we can say that we have the source computer and the destination computer. In between, there is the transmission medium. So when data is when the transmission is in the form of data, that means ones and zeros are passed through the communication medium, it is known as data communication. What is the process of data communication? When a computer generates zeros and ones, it cannot pass through the transmission medium. So, based on the nature of the transmission medium, the zeros and ones must be converted to a form which is known as an electromagnetic signal, which may be passed through the transmission medium. And at the receiving end, it has to be reconverted back to a form to be received by the destination computer. So, this is known as the process of data communication. Let us now look at the characteristics of data communication. First is delivery. What is the meaning of delivery? When we transmit data from one computer to the other through the transmission medium, it must reach the destination which is the intended one and not to anybody else. Just as we have the home address, so the computers also have some addresses. There are two types of addresses of a computer. One is called the MAC address and the other one is called the IP address. With the help of this address, proper delivery of data is accomplished to the intended destination. Next is accuracy. When data passes from one computer to the other computer, the data must be intact. That means there should not be any mistake in the data. no error is tolerable. So this is called accuracy. Next is timeliness. When we pass data from one computer to the other, many a times it happens that we are dealing with audio data or video data which works in real time. So looking at this, we must have a proper synchronization of the data which is being passed from one computer to the other. So proper timing is required. The destination computer must know when the data has been transferred, and the sending computer must be aware that it is getting the data passed to the destination computer at the proper instant of time. Next is jitter. This happens when there is delay in the delivery of data. To be more precise, a message may be divided into a large number of chunks of data, and these are called packets. So each packet is itself a data. So during the course of transmission, let us look at this diagram here. I'm drawing a network. A network basically consists of large number of nodes followed by links. So these are all the nodes, and the nodes are interconnected through the links. Right. So suppose this is node 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Suppose to this node 1, there is a computer A. This is called the end station. And there is another computer B which is connected to node 6. Now there is a message M1 that must be transmitted from node 1 to node 6. You see, there may be various paths. This is one path from node 1 to node 2 and then to node 6, or even from node 1 to node 2, then it can go through node 3, then to node 5, and then to node 6. So there can be various alternative routes. Now this message M1 may be divided into 3 such smaller units which are called packets. Let's say P1, P2 and P3. Now these 3 packets are treated individually and they are passed through the network. It may so happen that during the delivery of the data, these packets are not following the sequence. Like instead of P1, P2, P3, the destination computer may have P3 arriving before P1 and then P2. So the total meaning of the message may be changed if this happens, if this is the case. Now, this is due to the delay in delivery of the various packets. Now, difference in the delays of the packets that are passed through the nodes of the network, this is called jitter. We must follow, or we must ensure that there is less jitter. Otherwise, when the packets reach the destination, they will have a different meaning at all. So to summarize what we have learned in this lesson, we have learned about the meaning of data, the meaning of communication, the meaning of data communication, and we have also learned how the data is processed and it is passed from one computer to the other through the nodes of the network and through the links, which are called the transmission media. We also touched upon the various characteristics of data like timeliness, accuracy, delivery, and also jitter. Thank you.